2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. We'll watch the Miami Heat in this one as they go up against the Hornets out in Charlotte. It's been some pretty good basketball lately for the Hornets. They've gotten the job done in every way possible this season. They're sitting pretty with the best record in the league, East or West. And All-Star Weekend approaching, always a big stage, but how desirable is it today for players to be in a big market? Kenny, do you think that aspect is as important as it used to be?
No. When Miami Heat won the NBA championship, small market team, they're about 29th market. San Antonio Spurs win the NBA champions, small market team, below 30 in terms of U.S. cities. So, no, you just have to have – guys want to be on good teams, great teams. That's more memorable than being in a place that has late-night dining.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, Kenny, but the big markets still have an attraction. Bright lights and that star power can help.
Live from Charlotte at the home of the Hornets, we're broadcasting from the Time Warner Cable Arena. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And it's been home cooking for the Hornets in the midst of a homestand here in Charlotte. Looking at the first half of the season, it's been one they've been very proud of. They have a lot of confidence so far.
And they're playing some of the most impressive basketball we've seen all season in the NBA. It's hard to think of any team that's played better than they have during this streak.
And, Greg, I love the attitude they're bringing onto the court every night, the belief you can see in this group. It's going to take something very special to beat this team.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Dragic is out there with McCollum. Then there's Chris Bosh. Then it's Winslow, and it's Bennett in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Jefferson kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Pass to Chase. Just 5 to shoot. That's a two-pointer from Walker. Rebounded by McCollum. So the Heat, their last game, a win against Milwaukee.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way. And that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
And so it's the Heat getting on the board first. Walker goes in. And Jefferson gets it to go.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's McCollum. Hornets with the rebound, fresh from a win against Portland.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Some solid defense from Chase.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim. I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
The Heat have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Winslow, the pass to Dragic. Looks for Bosh, gets it to him. 8 feet away, and he gets the bucket.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Walker dishes to Freak. Screen by Jefferson. Here's Chase. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Bosh kicks to Winslow. Back to Bosh. It's blocked. Now here's Walker. He's guarded by McCollum. Walker's shot is off. The Heat trail by 4. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, I briefly spoke with Miami's head coach. We talked about the impact players on these two teams, the ones who can take over a game single-handedly. And he told me that Michael Kidd-Gilchrist may already be in that category. He said he's a guy we've got to account for. He's just so relentless. If you're not ready to match his intensity level, he'll make you look bad. And Kevin, he said if they can limit his impact on the game, that will certainly help.
Thanks, Doris.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Dragic the pass to Bosch. That one bounces around and comes back out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
The pass to Goodman. And Kidd-Gilchrist kicks the free. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Down low, Bennett. And Jefferson sends it back. Dragic against Walker. Pass to Freak. Walker against Dragic. Outside Kidd-Gilchrist. The 10-footer. No good. The Heat go the other way with it. 1:16 left here in the first quarter. Dragic dishes to Bennett. They set the pick. He kicks it to McCollum. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Bosch, that's for 2. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got 3 assists now in this one. Charlotte leading by 8. And here's Walker. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And he gets the bucket.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Dragic kicks to Bosch. It's rebounded by Jefferson.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
It's Kidd-Gilchrist on the wing. Here's Chase. And it's off from 3-point range. No good.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets dance team. All right.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested. Hornets have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Chase in at 2 guards. He's out there with Tony Roden. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist out there with Jefferson. And it's Goodman in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Dragic the pass to Bennett. Feeds it to Winslow. Clock at 6. The 3. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. And it seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. Walker's checked in for Tony Rote. Chris Bosch is checked in for the Heat.
Substitution on the court.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Dragic dishes to Bosch. From 12 feet out. And the rebound by Chase. Freak's got rebound number 5 here tonight. 1:31 left in the first half. Good. And that's now 6 points for Al Jefferson.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Trailblazers was simply terrific. He finished with 39 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Well, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
Winslow kicks to Bennett. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
And that one's good. Freak.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Now here's Dragic. A 14-point game for him in the win against Milwaukee.
Yeah, but I also thought the rebounding was impressive. He got some huge boards in that game.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Hornets lead by 21. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, I'm here with Chris Bosch. And Chris, you guys find yourself trailing here at the half. What's it going to take to turn this game around?
Good teams find a way to win. We know we've gotten off to a slow start defensively. We're going to pick that up, but we're going to figure it out.
This is a team that has a way of figuring things out. Chris, thanks for the time. Guys?
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with the second half of basketball shortly. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Freak. He's got 16 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the 3-point line.
And really now you can tell the defense starting to have second thoughts in terms of how they're going to play him. That's 12 points from long range.
On the floor for Miami, we've got C.J. McCollum. Bennett is out there with Chris Bosch. Then there's Dragic, and it's Winslow in at the 3. They set the pick. Here's McCollum, and it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got 6 rebounds in the game. Out left to the wing, Walker with a clean look, and it's the Hornets another 3.
They're going back to the 3-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Dragic against Walker. Bennett setting the pick for Dragic. Bosch up on top. Shot clock at 5. Bosch with another miss.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backcourt.
No problem knocking that one down. That's now 22 points for Freak.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And the Heat with some changes. Dang comes in for Winslow. And Lewis Williams subbed in for McCollum. Williams' shot is off.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
They get it back and fouled hard that time. They'll get to the line and shoot 2. Charlotte shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Margnani comes in for Al Jefferson. Rodney Hood subbed in for Kid Gilchrist. Vaughn's checked in for Miami. And Williams, here we go, and stolen by Freak. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Hammers it in after taking it the length of the floor.
Almost intimidating the defense there. They didn't even try to get back on defense.
Well, I don't think it would have mattered even if they did try to get back, Greg. I mean, there was no way anybody was going to beat him to the bucket there.
And he gets the bucket.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
There's the screen. Walker gets a screen from Chase. Shot's good by Walker.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Count the bucket.
Well, I tell you what, it's easy to get spoiled watching this fella. I mean, he just makes it look so simple.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots it. And no good. Trying to use the glass. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Bosch passes to Williams. Good, and it's Bosch picking up the assist.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Walker goes in, softly drops in the floater. Walker's got 7 points for the quarter.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Passes it to Vaughn. Williams against Walker. Bennett the pass to Vaughn. Dang for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Freak's got 8 rebounds in this game. A beautiful reverse layup. Freak's got 10 points in just the second half.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Bennett setting the pick for Williams. Knocked away. Here's Hood. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hood's got his first bucket in this one. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hornets.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Here's Walker. 7 points in the game. Here's the screen. Dishes it to Freak. They grabbed their own miss.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Dang kicks to Williams. Jacks up a 3. And it's Freak with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Left side Walker. Inside Goodman. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Chase, he's in at shooting guard. Hood out there with Bargnani. Then there's Kemba Walker. And it's Billar in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. It's Williams with the drive. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Here's Chase. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Boy, just an excellent assist. Nice work from Kemba Walker.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Right side Bosch. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Vaughn, the pass to Dang. The Hornets pull it in.
And although he doesn't quite get the block, he does get the missed field goal attempt because of his ability to alter the shot.
Well, almost as effective as a block. I mean, made him completely change his release point, and I think that caused the miss.
Williams with the ball, and Bargnani picks him up defensively. It's Williams with the drive. That drops.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Now here's Freak. D right on him. Stolen by Bosch. And Williams with the clear path to the hoop. Finished off the break.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
And stolen by Bennett. And here we go with Dang running it up the floor. Williams trying to break free. Dang can't get it to go. The Hornets have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Freak with it. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Freak's got 5 points in the quarter.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Now here's Bennett. He's guarded closer. Now the feed to Williams. Just 4 to shoot. From about 19 feet, it falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot, Greg. It's definitely given the defender something extra to think about.
Walker dishes to Freak. Pass to Billar. Here's Chase. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Heat have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Hornets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like it. And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
They really do. I mean, there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I'd have to believe the sweep will be in order.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Freak. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From deep 3-point range, Bosch grabs the miss. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
When Freak puts it all together, it's no contest to who the best player on the court is. He was outstanding tonight. His feel and understanding of the game were on display.
I think his efficiency from the field was the biggest factor in this win. He made over 60% of his shots. I don't care if you're playing 1-on-1 or 1-on-5. That is a great percentage.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.